Alright, good morning everybody. Hey, we're gonna put a brass guard on that Bowie knife. So we're gonna go ahead and we got a 1/8 inch bit chucked in there, and we can do our file work after that. So we're gonna go ahead and get that done and go from there. Alright, this falls under the category of do as I say, not as I do. Alright, we're gonna flip it over here and come in from the back side and get a couple of the ones that well, that ain't very nice, is it? Alright, well, let me get things reset back up here and I'll be back with you. Alright guys, this was our bad side here. I got the good side marked on the other side. Now what we have to do is we got to get in there with a file. Now I purposely got a set of these smaller files here so I don't make a mess out of stuff. Because a little bit small is always better than a whole lot too big. So I'm going to start off right now with a round file just to kind of get my hole completely opened up. This is the tedious part of the job, let's say. Takes a lot of time and stuff to actually get this. If you don't have any kind of milling machine or anything like that, which would be just, you know, the cat's ass here, but we ain't got one. So we're gonna just keep on keeping on filing here and just kind of work from both sides to get those spots opened up that I jacked up and missed, where I went too fast and the drill bit slid on me. And we'll go from there. Biggest thing is you want to try to keep your file as straight in as you can get, so you're not making that hole crooked and ended up oblong in it and everything else. So I will go ahead and work on this. I'm not going to make you watch me do this whole work because it's a real pain in the ass. So when I get that far, I will bring you back. Thanks. Alright guys, quick update. We're getting close. It's just starting to barely go in here, so we got to widen it out a little bit more. It's been probably, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. So we're going to keep working on it and let you see when we get her done. Alright guys, I'm not sure how the other videos turned out here, kind of where I had everything sitting, but whoops, can't hit the hole. There. So we got it all done. We're pretty close. Little bit of fine tuning to do here yet, but then I'm going to get it cut out and shaped. I won't bore you with those details, but you can kind of see. I'm going to extend the bottom one down a little farther, and kind of fine tune it from there. So I will be back with you. I appreciate you guys watching. I don't know if I've said it enough or not, but I'm kind of new to this whole video making thing here. And that's a pretty good gap for solder in there. I'm not sure how you can... Yeah, there's a pretty good one. There's not a lot of movement in it. There's some. Maybe a 16th. It looks a lot worse on the damn camera than it does everywhere else. So... not a lot of gap in there. It'll be a good gap for soldering. So I'll be back with you when I get this thing cut out and go from there. Thank you. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and got it all cut out here. I decided to lengthen it a little bit so I can kind of curl it back towards the back some more. So I'm going to go ahead and grind this. I got an 80 grit belt on. I don't want to go too much more than that because it won't take much here to get this off. So I can't find my right hand glove, so we're going to use a left handed glove on a right handed guy. So we'll see how this works. Get a little bit closer on there, but I'm going to chalk this one up for the day on this video, and I'm gonna, well, maybe I'll go ahead and finish the part where we're gonna bend it and all that jazz, and get it bent and stuff like that, so that way I can put the whole guard thing in one video. Be back in a bit. Alright everybody, I went ahead and I kicked the tripod there, so perfect. I went ahead and bent it so this will be back towards your hand like this. I've got a lot of sanding to do and polishing. I'll get it all sanded, polished, the whole ball of wax before it even I think about putting it on the knife, because, well, you got to do all that beforehand. So I just thought I would give you an update kind of where we're going here, and go from there. I wasn't real sure about the whole putting a bend on it thing, but I don't know, I think it looks pretty cool. Be back with you in a little bit. Alright guys, now for the fun stuff. How about that? So, made this little makeshift clamp to hold this in there so I didn't have to worry about marring it up too bad with the vise. Now it's just a matter of sand, and get it all shined up and spiffed up. So, not going to bore you with all this shit, but It's got to be done if you want it to look nice. Little side note, I guess, on here is a person can have all the tools in the world and be able to do all sorts of different things, but I think, in my opinion, having something like this and having to take your time on it and make sure that it looks nice gives you more of a investment in the piece that you're doing. Just whipping them out for the sake of whipping them out, I know that sounds bad, but you know what I mean, just doesn't cut it in my book. I would rather take a little bit longer to do something than to rush through it and it looks like a piece of ass. Well, apologize for my language here, but I guess I just as soon get my thought process across than try to mumble and stumble. How's that? So with that, I'm going to probably give you the old fast forward trick on this so you don't have to sit here and watch me do this for half an hour. Oh shit, I forgot I'm still got the camera rolling. Alright everybody, guard is done. It's always better to get it shined up and all perfectly ready and then finish off the knife and then put it on. Otherwise you're going to get it scratched and everything like that. I apologize I didn't put a lot of doing this on. I actually put a bend in it. I heated it up and bent it. Sanded it all down. Polished it. So it's actually ready to go on the knife once I start with that. So I'm going to go ahead and put this video together and put it out there for you to enjoy. I guess you're enjoying it now if you actually are watching it. So appreciate you guys watching, and thank you very much, and have a great day until next time.